Good morning, I'm over in East Belfast. It's the 11th of October. I'm just beside Parkgate Avenue, where the old Sam Germain used to be. And I'm looking down towards the Holywood arches, where the trains used to go over. That's why it's called Holywood Arches. And sadly long gone, the rail track. And I'm looking across at a number of shops here. And you might have walked up and down this road many's a time, and you've looked around the shop fronts, and you've stopped maybe to browse here at this charity shop, but you haven't a clue what it is. And this is Waakisa charity shop, and it's run by an extraordinary lady called Miss Valerie Duff, and it brings hope and a future for children in Uganda. I'm just going to dander on across and find out what this is all about. And this is the lady herself, and she's going to give me 5 minutes of her time here. Do you want to just talk here?
Yes,
or
no,
right, that'll do well.
Thank you.
Can I call you Valerie?
Yes, you call me Valerie.
Right.
You don't call me too early in the morning.
You're an East Belfast girl.
I have. I've been brought up in East Belfast. I'm 78 this year, so I've lived here all my life.
Right. And not far from the shop, or?
Not far, just off the Consberg Avenue.
So born, bred and buttered, as they say in Belfast.
In East Belfast,
right,
that's right.
Dead on. And the shop hoarding says Waakisa charity shop,
yes.
Or Ministries.
Yeah.
What and where is Waakisa?
Waakisa is a Ugandan name that we were given when we used to go back and forward to Africa, to Uganda, and it means God is merciful. And so we decided that we would call this shop Waakisa. So it's Waakisa Ministries Trust is the charity that we're involved in.
And what does it do?
It helps young girls in Uganda, young girls who have become pregnant, maybe through no fault of their own, maybe they've been raped, abused, and they come to us to the centre. We have a centre that we look after about 60 girls 24/7 and look after them until they have their babies. And then we also do training with them in hairdressing and dressmaking, cookery, craft. And then we have Bible studies with them during the morning and the evening. And we also teach them how to look after themselves and their babies. It's a Christian organisation, and the most important thing about it all is that we tell them about the Lord Jesus and how he died for them on the cross.
So this is giving young girls who are out on their own, basically, no welfare state out there, no safety nets out there,
No.
And you are giving them physical hope for them and their children, and you are trying to look after them spiritually as well.
That's correct, yes. We train them in skills so when they leave us that they can have a wee job for themselves. They can open a wee hairdressing saloon, or they can open craft, do craft work. They can have a sewing machine and do mending. They can make uniforms and things like that, and that gives them a living for not just for themselves and their baby, but maybe a household, maybe an old grandmother, and there's maybe 10 children in the house in this one room.
So self-sufficiency is the name of the game.
Yes.
Exactly.
Give them a second chance. Give them something to live for,
Some
and
hope.
a hope in the Lord Jesus, which is the most important thing.
And how long has the shop, or how long has the ministries been going?
The ministry's been going probably 15, 16 years now. The shop would be going about 12 years.
So, I mean, you weren't. So you tell me that you were back and forward to Uganda several times. In what
Yes.
capacity was that?
Well, we went back and helped different charities. Another girl called Sharon Moore and a man called Fred Hand. The three of us had been back and forward doing different work among the Africans out there in schools. Fred was doing building work, Sharon was doing nursing, and the need was, we saw the need. Sharon had seen the need with the girls in the streets in Kampala, begging, young girls as young as 11, 12, 13. And we decided, we started to pray about it, and we decided that this is what God wanted us to do. We thought we'll start off with 6 people, have a house, one house for the 6, and it ended up with 60. We also have 60 young children come in from the villages. We have a nursery school as well.
And anyway, we're talking big money here.
Well, God provides what we need when we need it. Christian people here in Australia and Northern Ireland and England, Scotland have supported us, and the money through the shop all goes towards that work. We're all volunteers, none of us get paid. We all do it free because we believe it's God's work and we love the Lord Jesus, and that's why we want to do it.
My goodness. There's not too many like you.
Oh well, I think if God puts something in your heart, you have to do it.
Right, okay. Good for you. And you'll keep doing this as long as you're able.
As long as God gives me the breath and the strength to do it, I will keep going, and so will the rest of the team, the board. And we have a good board out in Uganda as well, lovely African Christian people, and they look after the girls for us.
I have come past this shop so many times in the past, and I hadn't a clue, and I thought it was Polish or something, you know, I hadn't a clue. And maybe me putting this on my wee amateur YouTube channel, maybe I'll draw other people's attention to it, and hopefully maybe get a few donations, a wee drop of money, and not come in.
Nothing will go amiss.
Nothing will go amiss.
It'll all go to the work. It all adds up, so that's the way. All the pennies add up. If you look after the pennies and halfpennies and all that, the pounds, then you get your pounds. So.
Well, listen, Valerie, all part of your elbow, and
you.
God bless you.
Thank you very much. But it's not just me.
I know it's not just
it's
you.
Team. We have a team. We have a board, a girl called Sharon Moore and Fred Hand and myself. And then we're bringing others on board.
Here's a question I should not be asking. You know, you're getting on a bit.
Yes.
What happens whenever you inevitably go to be with your Lord?
Well, we're bringing younger people on board. We take teams out with us every year, and we have a mixed team of young people and older people. So we bring younger people on board. And
so the work will go on.
Yes, God will have, if it's His work, it's not our work, so it'll go on.
Brilliant. Listen, many thanks for this short interview, and I hope it is of benefit to the charity.
Thank you very much.
Very much. Well done. And I was just talking to Valerie there as a wind down from the video, but she's just let slip a fascinating piece of information. I'm not just standing beside anybody here. Tell us, Valerie, what you've just you won the 2016 Belfast Telegraph Woman of the Year, but there's something on top of that in 2021. What have you just won?
I've just won the Women in Home magazine for Scotland and Northern Ireland, and it's for Amazing Women Award. And I was put forward by a friend called Beverly, and I got to the finals, and then after the finals they had to vote, and then I won for Scotland and Northern Ireland.
My goodness, my goodness! You're right up there. You're right up there, and That's fantastic. It's lovely to get a wee bit of a pat on the back.
Yes, but it's good for the charity. It's not for me.
That's
It's
right.
all about the charity. It's all about these young girls in Uganda that we work with.
And
that
as
we
you
help.
stressed earlier, it's very much a team effort.
It's a team effort. We've got a good team, good board.
And there's a photograph up here of
There's
you,
a photograph here.
all dolled up, I say.
All dolled up.
And that was taken
Just about 2 weeks ago.
over. Was that locally or?
Yeah, they came over from London, took it.
They came over, especially for little old you. Oh, I'll cut out the old bit. Isn't that wonderful? Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Thanks very much. And I'm glad we got that wee snippet of information in there. Come along to the charity shop, check it out, and there probably is something there for anybody.
Men and women.
Men and women. And I see a few CDs I wouldn't mind having. But there we go. Okay. Thanks very much, Valerie.
Thank you.